G'day everyone. Lunchtime. About to embark on another bright sunny day. So I'll head out and do another delivery video. But yeah, this is the lunch I eat before I go out. It's like a 500ml cup of water. It's actually a glass. Got a couple of years ago a little German Oktoberfest thingy way out in Western Sydney. Near Kemps Creek, I believe it was. A little German club out there. And the lunch is chili tuna, Coles chili tuna with a bit of rice and chickpeas. Costs about $5 to buy it in the shop. So minute 20 in the microwave and off you go. So that's sort of an important part of the job. You got to, as I always say, you got to feed and hydrate yourself. So that's just what I do. It's not, maybe not what you should do. Consult your doctor or your dietitian if you want to find out what's best for you. But yeah, this is just what I do. So yeah, anyway, time to enjoy it, and we'll get out on the bike soon.
Head northeast on Clement Street towards Janet's.
Alrighty, g'day everyone. Today is the 31st of January 2022, it's a Monday. Yesterday was my birthday, so happy birthday to me. 42 candles. Well, not that I had a cake or anything, but if I did have a cake there'd be 42 candles in it. And apparently I don't look a day over 41, so yeah. Anyway, I just literally whacked it on. It's whacked Uber on. First thought of the day within about 30 seconds, and it's one at Char Grilled Charlie's. It's going all the way over to Asheville, which will be a bit of a trek, but I thought, fuck it, I got my got new brakes not yesterday, sorry, Saturday. Had new front brakes put on over at Move Bikes at Surrey Hills. Good fellas over there, Lucas and Andre and all the team there. G'day if you're watching. Yeah, so I got new front brakes put on. So I thought, bugger it, let's go over to Asheville with this Char Grilled Charlie's order. Weather today is, at the moment, it's 29 degrees, so it's quite hot. 29 Celsius, that is. For the Americans watching, and for any other nationalities that use the Fahrenheit system, that's 80 degrees, about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So that should give you some indication as to how hot it is here at the moment in Sydney. Anyhow, we'll just head up that way to Char Grilled Charlie's. We're going to get this picked up and head over to Asheville. All day now. Gonna have to play some more music, I think. Play something different later, so get that bloody Coldplay song out of my head. Can't stand it. Yeah. Anyway, let's head to Asheville. So I think that must have something to do with the subway, tramway thing they're putting in under the ocean, or sorry, not the subway, the tollway, the toll road they're putting in. Because I know some of it comes under this bay here, but I'm not 100% sure how or sort of what direction it goes. So I'd say that might have something to do with that. Be sort of testing the ocean floor, or who knows, they might actually even be building that stage of the project now, so be interesting. Anyway, looks like this order zone it's not too far, it's not too deep into Asheville. It's just around the other side of Parramatta Road. near what we Aussies regard as the 8th wonder of the world, and that's Bunnings. Actually, I'm over there. Oh, I might not get time, but these sunnies, the new sunnies I bought the other day, $8 from Bunnings. They're like a safety sort of hardware type pair of sunglasses, and they block out all the UV from the sun. They are amazing to wear. Big top for them. The Protectors, the brands, and it's said they're about $8 at Bunnings, man. They're so cheap. I should go and buy like 10 pairs. Don't need to buy that many though, because no one will pinch them. But yeah, as I said, you can pick them up at Bunnings, or Bunnings stores have them, so yeah, how's that for a view? Anyway, let's head over to Ashfield. Here we are, the 8th wonder of the world. Bunnings Subway store. Yep. It's Haberfield. Yeah, we'll go from Haberfield to Lewisham. We'll do that one, why not? So yeah, second order from Macca's to Haberfield to Lewisham. So looks like this area is pumping. He's actually got one a minute ago just before that I had to knock back. So he's going to Strathfield. So couldn't be asked going all the way to Strathfield. Well, it's not too far. It sort of puts you more and more outside the area that you want to eventually sort of head towards, which I want to head towards the CBD today, because there's the 1.8 times surge there, so which that basically means at the moment I'm getting about a 1.2 surge here per order. So obviously you want to try and earn as much as you can. So I'm going to work my way to the CBD, which is that direction there, which is why it's good that we got a Haberfield Macca's one, and that one's going to Lewisham, because Haberfield you pick up and then Lewisham's a little bit closer to the CBD, so I'll work my way into the CBD and hopefully pick up a few 1.8 surge orders. Anyway, off to Haberfield. It's a COVID testing station. Make of the massive crowd there what you will, but here's a little interesting information. That particular station there, during the height of the, I'll say the height, the peak of it a few weeks ago, was open from 8 AM to midday. And that's when there were like hundreds of thousands of cases in New South Wales and everyone wanted to get tested, and they closed at fucking midday. Now, you saw what, 3-4 cars there? People wanting to get tested. Case numbers are sort of coming down. They're bouncing around, but they're mostly coming down. Not many people getting tested. And they're open to 5 PM. Pretty fucked up if you ask me. But I won't go any further into it, otherwise I'll have to put my tinfoil hat on. And didn't bring it with me today, so anyway, let's pick up this Macca's order and get it delivered. Show you what that song I was whistling in a minute. See those flashes going off? Coming on to test. You bastard! Speaking of poo you bastard, do you bastard. Went and watched Sushi Mango's show the other night, and it's good to sort of support them. We've always had a very tough time being from Melbourne. Actually came up here to Sydney and performed, so it's good to watch them and support them the other night. And that was a birthday present from my brother. Peter, g'day if you end up watching this. Thank you for the tickets. Yeah, it was a good night. It's a long, felt like a long show. You know, there's a lot in there. The material, I think they need to work on the material a little bit, but you know, they're a young group.
At the roundabout, take the first exit onto Kensington.
Just saying, they're a young group, so they'll mature with time and get even better. But keep an eye for them. Sushi Mango, they do the Wog Comedy. Got heaps of YouTube videos up. You can jump on YouTube and search SOOSHIMANGO, and yeah, watch a couple of their clips, and it's good fun, good laugh. It's the old sort of style Wog Comedy, you know, like the old boys used to do. Wogs out of work with George Kapanaris, Nick Giannopoulos, those types of. They're sort of following in their footsteps, I should say. So yeah, good on them. They're out there they're out there doing their thing, and hopefully they succeed. Anyway, let's get this order delivered. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you all what that little song I was listening was, wasn't I? As I don't know if I told you all, but I went to watch the mighty Central Coast Mariners play yesterday. Played against Sydney FC, and unfortunately we lost 3-2. Going to be quite easily could have won, but anyway, that song that I was sort of whistling there was a one of the chants that the Yellow Army Mariners faithful sing. I'll give you a few bars in a minute. It goes, or I think it goes, we are the coasties, Yellow Army, no one rates us, we don't care. Whoa, whoa. What do you reckon? Should I go and get involved in the active support? Nah, they're all young, man. They're all early 20s. I said they're all early 20s, man. I couldn't keep up with them. Used to when I was when Northern Spirit was around. It was sort of good fun, but I'm just too old now. I couldn't sing and cheer for 90 minutes. Plus we had a frustrating game, you lose your shit. But yeah. Oh, they're good, well, they were once called the Marinators, Yellow Army, whatever they're called now. Keep it up and I hope their numbers pick up a bit, because they do a great job. And just like our team, the club, they really punch above their weight, you know. They're a fair bit of noise against down at Waikato over yesterday. Decent bit of noise, not, you know, anything crazy or anything, but you compare them to the likes of Sydney FC and the Wanderers, who should have, both those clubs should have much bigger active supporter bases than they actually do. And the Mariners, they really punch well above their weight. So long live the Yellow Army. Straight through to the city, and for those playing bingo at home, the magic number's 25 bucks already, and that's just under an hour, just under an hour. So yeah, it's about sort of average what I've earned so far. So I'll head to the city and hopefully get a couple of those 1.8 surge ones that bump it up a bit. Because I've also signed up to do a menu log run tonight between 5:30 and 9:30 p.m. So yeah, should get another 100 from there. So that's in the CBD area. So yeah, just been trying to save the battery as much as I can for that. So yeah, I'll get up this hill into the city and get going. There's a nice little mural. It's being done by a company there who sponsor the West Tigers, VFX Print Group. They've had that paint on there for years now. Benji Marshall and the Tiger. Pretty cool little mural. Because we're now in Leichhardt, which is Tiger territory. Speaking of Leichhardt, I've just got a delivery from there, so I picked that one up and worked my way into the city. Speaking of sport, we had the Australian Open men's final last night. Well into the morning, about 1:30 a.m. it finished, and Rafael Nadal won. I was hoping Medvedev would win, but good on Nadal. He's 35 years old. He was struggling with a foot injury before the tournament and that. Apparently got COVID as well at some stage. So yeah, good on him for sticking at it. You know, a lot of other 35-year-olds may have pulled the pin before, but he went on with it and he actually won it, so good on him. These Monday orders, they're a few of them, they're mainly sort of pretty small ones. And they're, good thing is they're almost all ready. All have been ready when I've gone to pick them up, which is pretty cool, so no waiting around. So good, it's how I like it. It's a young kid having your birthday on the 30th of January. There's one thing that sucked, and that was that the school terms.
Continue onto Foster Street, then turn right onto Marion Street.
School terms always start around the 30th of January. So quite often I'd be, yeah, happy birthday, now it's your birthday. Off to school you go. You get your present in the afternoon. That totally sucked. But, you know, that's how it is, I guess. This is probably the worst time of the year to have your birthday. Like, so if you're around Christmas, your parents would say to you, oh, there's your birthday present, you're not getting a Christmas present, or vice versa. Yeah, it's good, all the kids are back at school, which means all the parents are back at home and at work, and they're all ordering Uber Eats, and it means more for me to deliver. Yeah, speaking of delivering, we get this one done, and then we'll try and head to the CBD, see how many more in Leichhardt we get. Well, it looks like I've missed the CBD 1.8 surge, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Still managed to make 46 bucks up to now, and it's what, just after 2 p.m. So yeah, the lunch hours sort of between 12 and 2 is when they run the 1.8 surge in the CBD usually. So yeah, so I'm not too worried. Got a good couple orders around here. If it was quiet around here and I'd missed it, I'd be spewing, but got a fair few orders here, so thought that, well, what I might do now is head the back way to the city, which is through Annandale and maybe Glebe. Might get a couple of sort of late lunch type orders around there. People might have had a big weekend on the piss. Wake up late Monday and think, fuck it, let's order some Uber Eats for lunch. Might be a few of them around, we'll see. head in. Well. What do I tell you? We'll
Exit the roundabout onto Collins Street. In 200 meters, turn left onto Johnston Street.
press the button. Just saying, what did I tell you? Get a little bit into the city. Heading towards Annandale, we get a delivery from Char Grilled Charlie's at Annandale. So that's one sort of chain that are doing well. That's second today from Char Grilled Charlie's. As you remember, the first one was from back near home. That was my first order of the day. This one's from a different store, so good on the Char Grilled Charlie's, punching on despite pandemics and food shortages and whatever else. They must have some good food there too, because they're always pretty popular, those chains. So that's one I'll definitely have to try out when I get a chance. Speaking of trying out food, I did a little comparison between charcoal chicken places over the weekend. I got as I said, I was in Surrey Hills getting my bike done on Saturday, getting the brakes done, and while I was there I got a bit of lunch at a charcoal chicken place there. It cost me 21 bucks for like for a small wrap. Shit, we're supposed to go in the other way. Yeah, 21 bucks for a very thin wrap with not much chicken in it. It was nice, but yeah, wrapping some chips for 21 bucks. Then you compare that to what I got at Fly Dock yesterday for lunch, which was a bread roll stuffed with chicken, coleslaw, bit of tomato, lettuce, a big bag of chips for $16. So just comparison, the closer you go to the city, or the more in those inner sort of suburbs you are, you can pay $5 and get much less. $5 for a meal or a wrap or a roll or whatever, and get much less than what you do maybe 6 kilometres outside the city. So it's interesting. Anyway, let's get to Charlie's here and pick this order up and deliver it and head to the city. That's it. Thank you. That Char Grilled Charlie's one that we've got now is taking me to Pyrmont, so that's that'll be a good money one. I forgot to look how much we've been paid, but that's alright, from Annandale to Pyrmont. Good money, puts us in the CBD area, so all good. Now, what else has been happening besides the Mariners yesterday and Sushi Mango the other night? Can't really think of much else. Well, I have sort of been thinking about a little, just a very little business idea. I'm not going to put it all out here, but I'll say that it involves a fleet of electric bikes, maybe 10, 15. It's just a little plan I've had in the back of my head for a while. But yeah, that's all I'll say for now. It's not, a definite thing that I'm going to do. It's just something that I may try and get off the ground in a year or two's time, maybe longer. But as I said, we'll just see what happens. Nothing's set in concrete. Because yeah, for now this is great. I love it. It's good fun, good money. And if I do end up getting that little business idea off the ground eventually, I'll probably even keep doing this. Keep this as like a, I wouldn't say a backup, but as a sort of a second sort of business, second job, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, look out for that in a couple of years' time. You never know. Never know what may happen. The good thing about coming around this way is sorry. Yeah, coming around here you barely have to use hardly any battery. The only spot where I use it's heading up into Pyrmont from Pyrmont Bridge Road there, just near Wentworth Park. Turn the battery on for a little bit there and you barely even need it after that, so yeah, it's nice flat route this way, so it's good. Save the battery for later tonight. So yeah, with later tonight, I usually like riding at night or later in the afternoons. The temperature's much cooler. Not as many cars on the road and that, so it's nice. Just come around, get the nice breeze. Yeah, a lot of people freak out. Yeah, night time's unsafe, whatever, but it's actually better at night time. As I said, it's cooler, less chance you'll dehydrate, and less chance you'll get hit by a car. But yeah, daytime's still nice. What's that boat? A pirate ship or something, or Vikings or pirates? The things you see, eh? Anyway, where we're going now is pretty much dead in line with where I am. So you go around here, up through Pyrmont to get there. It's a nice route. Nice way to go, nice and flat. And also, it can be very windy if it's on the water. Turn it off now and focus on getting this delivered, eh? How about that? Somewhere else I've never been. I've never actually been down on this little walkway here. It's along the water. I'll come down and have a look. See what's down here. Have a bit of rest. I've just logged off Uber. Up to $57, so not doing too badly. They've actually got a I'm not sure if you can make that out on the video, but you can. There's a coat of arms there. It's nice. The Australian Army's coat of arms right in the middle there. I didn't even know that was on there. You learn something new every day, hey? Been over that bridge there a few times and didn't even know that was on there. It looks like a nice little walkway along here, along the water. Stop off and have a sip of drink. Don't get too far up. But yeah, that over there is North Sydney. And you see all the office buildings there. And yeah, over that way to the left there's Balmain. Yeah, nice spot here. Be a good place to have an apartment, I guess. A little walkway along here. Come for a run or bike ride and whatever around here. Be good fun. did park run last Saturday morning, and did a pretty good time for where I'm at in my running. It's did it in 25 minutes 14 seconds. Which my last one was sort of I think 25 minutes and 40 or 25 minutes and 50. That's for 5 kilometers, by the way, too. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Times are coming down. So over my adductor injury and into the speediness. Also soccer too. Yeah, got plenty to talk about. What am I saying? Soccer, we're getting a team together. As I said in my last video, haven't been able to meet 2 new guys yet. So hopefully we'll get the chance to this Wednesday and see how they play. Should be. I think we should have a good team, because one of the guys said he's an attacking player. That's what we need. We need a couple of attacking players, like that can sort of coordinate and get a bit of cohesion and attack going. Because last year we had a good defence, but our attack was a little bit lacking. So this year we'll probably keep most of our defenders and what's bring through there? Yeah, keep most of our defenders. Hopefully find a goalkeeper somewhere. And with these new attacking players coming along, we should have a good team. Should put a good showing of ourselves this year, I think. So the first thing is we need everyone registered. That's the hard part. We've got about 4 weeks to do that, so still plenty of time. But as I said 8 weeks ago, I want to get it all done as soon as possible. But yeah. Anyhow, this is Pyramid Park. Where was the other day? What I might do, I might keep heading around and around the other side there, to Star City, and head to the city that way. And as well, yeah, what I spoke about last time I was here in the last video, the Tesla. Yeah, I decided against tiring the Tesla. It seemed a bit over the top, a bit too stupid. 270 bucks, and probably a good thing I didn't. What's that? Your shipment has arrived. Yeah, I've just ordered some new shoes online too, on Skechers. They're similar to these shoes, but they've got much better grip on the bottom, so when it rains I won't be slipping around like I am in these shoes. Don't know how I haven't stuck the new shoes yet, but yeah, it's I had a few near misses with the slips and that. So oops, someone's trying to call me. Better answer that and see what's going on. Give me 1 sec, guys. Must be a spam call straight up. Didn't answer. There's a little exercise station there. Do your chin-ups and your push-ups and your whatever else down there when you come for your run. And yeah, speaking of running, yeah, it's actually a good couple of fun runs coming up. One is out at Penrith. It's called the Red Line series of runs. I might have a crack at that. There's probably I'll have a crack at either the 5 or the 10 kilometers. That's sort of my specialist. They're the distances that I find it easiest to get out and have a crack at, just on the spur of the moment. So there's birds there too. Black one, cool. Prometheus. So yeah, I'll probably do those runs there. That's in April, so all going well for staying G3. I'll give that Red Line one out at Penrith a crack. But the only thing with that one is it's on the first Sunday after we start soccer, so I might just have to stick with a 5k. So yeah, so anyway, I'll turn the video off here for a bit, and we'll log back on later. We'll see you in a bit. We're going to chill out for a bit. That is from the wonderful person in Jarrett Street at Leichhardt. Thank you very much. Thank you for your tip. So yeah, we've been online for 2 hours 19 minutes, made 58 bucks, so that's roughly, close to 30 bucks an hour, so good luck making that in an office or wherever else you might work, but as I always say, it's definitely a definitely an option if you want to make decent money. You just got to go out there, know which area, start busy at the time, and be willing to put in a bit of hard work. Not that I'd really say it's hard. If you're physically fit, that is. I mean, if you're physically fit, God, I won't say it's easy because you do sweat a lot in days like this if you go seriously hell for leather, but it's definitely a good option. Yeah, as I think I said in one of my other videos, much better option than being on the dole, which pays you I think 700 bucks a fortnight roughly, so they give you 350 bucks a week. They make you go, you know, all these ridiculous appointments and work for the dole bullshit and put you in unsuitable things. Anyway, speaking of hard work, I might come down here and show you all the welcome wall. It's a wall that it's well, there you go. It's a monument to Australian migration. I'll shut up for a minute and let you guys all have a look. All the so it goes all the way along here. Quite a big list. A while ago, and I'm not sure if you still can, but you could have your relative's name if they were a migrant to Australia. You could actually have your relative's name printed up on there. Like put out by the National Maritime Museum here. It's kind of nice, I reckon. It's a friend had his parents worked up there, and we found them one day and took a photo with him. But yeah, this is sort of the front of the National Maritime Museum. It's national. Anyway, submarine there. More boats and a Navy ship. James Craig used to be here. I think that's down at just under the Anzac Bridge now. It's quite a famous boat they used to have here for quite a few years. Nice chilled out quiet Monday at Darling Harbour. I think what I might do is head over to where all a couple of restaurants are over there and log back on and make a bit of money. That's what we came out for, so I'll bid you farewell for now, and I'll log back on in a while and get the camera rolling. Chinese decorations above there. It's Chinese New Year coming up, so I guess that'll be pretty big down here. It's usually lots of things happening, so I think that's in a couple of days' time. 2nd of February it might start, I'm not sure this year, so yeah, that's something to look out for as well. Try and get a maybe get a video one day when they've got, you know, line dances out and fireworks going off and stuff. Should be good fun. So that's what they might be setting up here, I think. Some flooring for that, for Chinese New Year. Money Bill Williams. What's he doing now? Surfboard. Oh, fight. Sonny Bill Williams versus Barry Hall. Well, I hope Sonny Bill Williams wins that one, because I cannot stand Barry Hall. There's a little Chinese New Year mural thing. Just here in front of the Chinese Garden of Friendship, so. The Chinese New Year, what am I? I think I am a goat or a ram. Chinese star sign. Star sign? No. Geological sign, whatever. And basically means don't get in my way, I'll put my fucking horns through here. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a piss here and then get back on the road, log back onto Uber and do a couple of deliveries. Alrighty, laid back Monday. Chattyard actually had a few restaurants. This one I like, sorry we haven't got that order, I'm like, what? So had a closer look and it's the Chattyard up in Westfield, up on Pitt Street, so I've come to the wrong restaurant. Shit happens, as I said, it's laid back Monday, not the end of the world. We'll head up to Westfield now and pick that baby up. Yeah, as I said, we've got some Chattyard to pick up now. I haven't cracked any funny jokes yet, so it's time for a funny joke, I think. Which way's the best entrance? I think the Xenia one they said, yeah, that's the Xenia, so we'll go that way. Yeah. Let's Chattyard. Sabadi Mai. For those of you playing at home wondering what the fuck that means, hello, how are you? Chinese New Year decoration. Chattyard. What else am I going to say? Thai. Kapunka. Thank you very much.
Just to negotiate something.
Let's see, we got the lids. If you want to turn it off. So yeah, that's a little Thai chat. Is that enough for you? I might taste some more later. Very sweet. Pretty good Thai. So I lost it. I time for a holiday to Thailand again soon. And practice again with the locals. But yeah, that's how I picked it up. Basically, went over there to Thailand and took one of those little Lonely Planet books, and yeah, that's practice it with the fellas that work at the hotel. And over the blokes, just, yeah. So every day come down, say good morning, how are you? What's happening today? Where are you going today? Where are you having for lunch today? Blah blah blah. Speaking of blah blah blah, the word for fish in Thai is blah. VLA, blah. Anyway, yeah, enough blah blah blahing on. I might go and get this one delivered. Going to Market Street, Swiss Hotel. So there's someone out there doing a bit of Monday drinking. Just got a, I've got a double order, one for Guzman and one from Liquorland at Wald Square, which is back in the centre of the CBD, just over here at Ultimo Piedmont Way now. So we'll jump back on the goods line and head back to the city, and yeah, we'll pick that alcohol order up and Guzman and go and deliver it. Nothing like care of the dog, eh? Had a big weekend, straight back into it. Yeah, this is a great little shortcut for all us that know it. As I said, it's a huge one. There used to be some sort of a tram or train track that used to run all the way from Central Station down to the Darling Harbour way, maybe even past Darling Harbour. Yes, I was just thinking as well, if it's Lunar New Year, so it could actually be quite busy next couple of days in the CBD here. It's been sort of kind of quiet, but today's been busier, so should be good if it is. If it is sort of picking up. It's Lunar New Year, you know, a lot of people ordering Chinese food and that. Yeah, it's just one little theory. Anyway, let's go get this liquor picked up. First off of Quinton. Thanks very much. Guzman pickup, Tiger Love. Now let's find where Liquorland is in here. I'm pretty sure it'll be downstairs near where the Coles is.
Head north towards Liverpool Street, then turn left onto Liverpool Street.
Cider 6-pack, okay, 6-pack of cider. Oh, sorry, everything all there, perfect. There is a base for what could be deemed to slightly be a rival organisation. It's called Milk Run. They've started a couple of months ago in Sydney, and what they do, they they have sort of full-time employees. They don't do the contractor thing like what I do with Uber. And yeah, they have sort of full-time employees. They probably, I'm not sure what hours they work. They come up to 4 hours, 8 hours or whatever, get paid a set wage. They have holiday pay, sick pay, everything that a normal employee would have, super and all that sort of stuff as well. Superannuation, pension for you guys in the UK, same thing as superannuation. Yeah, it's just a different way of doing things. I actually prefer this, the Uber way, just being your own contractor, because you can then go on, you sort of spread yourself around between the different apps and work for whatever app is sort of busy at the time, or whatever app you want to work for. You got a lot more freedom and all that sort of thing. But yeah, as I said, they get things like sick pay, holiday pay, and the company pays into their super, whereas I pay my own super out of whatever I earn. So that way it's the same really. But yeah, they've got a few people starting up with them, so good on them. Again, different business model. People might want that stability, so very cool if they do. But I prefer the ability to sort of work for myself, work my own hours whenever I want, work wherever I want as well. So I think they might even put them in a like a set sort of area, a set zone or something too. So, but as I said, I'm not 100% sure of how that works, but that's sort of the gist of what they are. They're groceries too only. They don't do food, and I think it might possibly do chemist stuff, but yeah, yeah, it's just not what I prefer. I prefer the freedom of doing Uber. Stop at Dana?
Dana? Yeah. 2 bags.
2 bags. Thanks, mate. See you later. This is Galleries Victoria, between George and Pitt Streets in the city. Little sort of all sorts of shops over there, clothes, books, you can see there, food, grilled, a few other food courty type places. Yeah, this one's going down Elizabeth Bay Way, so just past King's Cross, which is actually good because it now being 5 to 5, my menu log run starts in half an hour, so should be perfect timing to get these two dropped off, and then onto the menu log one, which I can start that in King's Cross, because that's in the CBD region. And King's Cross will actually be pretty busy around that time, so should get a couple of good ones there, and good start of the week. Anyway, off we go. Okay. Nice little score update for those playing at home. I've been on probably for 3-4 hours, and I'm up to 113.79. And I had one mate from the USA on the old couple of the past a while ago about what the tipping culture is like here in Australia, or Sydney anyway. And I was telling it's pretty much non-existent. Well, it is existent, but it's nothing like what they tip over there. Just have a look at that. That's $1 out of 113, and that's from 15 trips in a couple of hours. So that gives you guys some idea of what it's like here. But that's in. You can get some big ones some days, so it's very up and down the tip regard. But I'm pretty happy. 113.79 for a couple of hours. Screenshot that so I can record that for later tonight when I do my little Excel spreadsheet. And it's doing 20 past 5. It's not quite time to jump on the menu log, but I'll open the app and get it ready. Yellow main fountain there. Cool like that one. Open. It's been a pretty good day so far. I thought it would be a lot quieter than that, but I thought we might have got, you know, 60, 80 bucks total, but I just closed through the then and still got 113. It was a nice surprise. So yeah, 5:30 the menu log on start, so it's available and whatever we get from now on we get. So it's in the Sydney CBD zone for them. So yeah, so here we go with 4 menu log. Yeah, you've just logged on the menu log. It's just after 5:30 in Sydney's famous King's Cross. Ride along here and see what we can see at 5:30 on a Monday night. More, is it? Might be a little early, but people will be ordering dinner, I don't know. Yeah, so if I head back to the CBD, it'll start pinging, so might do that. Head back to the CBD, head down there, and I dare say we'll get a few more orders. Yeah, just ridden from King's Cross to the CBD, been here for a couple of minutes, and still haven't got anything at all with menu log. If I was to cheekily jump onto Uber Eats, I reckon I'd just get orders like that. But I won't do that just yet. I might do that later if menu log's really quiet. I might ride down to sort of Chinatown, Haymarket, Darling Harbour area, and see if we can't pick up one or two down there from menu log. You know what I was saying before, you got to know the areas to go to and be prepared to move around a little bit, you know. You can't just stay in one spot. You got to, one spot's quiet, you got to know of another spot to go to where you might be, of course, as soon as I start talking about that, Chat Thai, Thai Town over to Glebe. Oh yeah, Glebe might be alright tonight, so I might do that one. $12, sounds good, let's go. Chat Thai. Okay, so we're in Sydney's leafy eastern suburbs now. It's 20 past 7. Usually get a few orders down here. I thought I'd head up towards Glenmore Road, which sort of runs through Paddington and a little bit of Edgecliff and that, and just see if we can't get one or two along here. I've had a few here the last few weeks, so it's usually a decent spot for getting a couple orders. Well off area too, so lots of people with the ability to order food, have it delivered. So good formula for getting a couple orders. Also, this road, Drummer Road's nice and flat too. It's nice curves as well. Nice to do it on the motorbike. This will bring us out, end of this road will bring us out just at Oxford Street, so if nothing along here we can end up either at Oxford Street where there's quite a few places, so I think we should get one or two along there as well, so we'll see how we go. Sitting here having the bloods on Oxford Street, got another one. This is the fourth one of the night for menu log. We're going down to Chinese Noodle House at Haymarket. It's kind of odd they've given me the Haymarket one when I'm sitting in the middle of Oxford Street, but anyway, I guess that's the way the system works out. Just have a quick look where it is. Oh yeah, Key Street. Hang on. There'll be a few little complex of them I think, yeah. Anyway, we'll head on my way down there, down to Haymarket, get this one picked up and delivered. Very busy. Monday night too, it's on. The only place open on a Monday night, then it's going to be busy, I guess. A couple of minutes, so should be out soon and we'll get leaving. Alright, it's 20 past 8, we've got about an hour to go on the run, and just got one from Spice Sully here, so I don't think I've done a video of Spice Sully when it's been opened and there's been people there, and so I'll get that now for you. It's a Monday night, so I consider it probably won't be that busy, but as I said, we'll see what it's like. The name of the restaurant I'm going to is called Bang Luck. That might be Thai maybe or something, I'm not sure. Start at this end of Spice Sully and head down, so I'm really not sure where the restaurant itself is, so I'll plus I had one there the other night and I found there was a nice little parking spot there after halfway down, so I'll be able to find a spot to park and then walk through maybe. Just see where it is first. It's pretty quiet tonight. Yeah, so I'll park it here and I'll just walk through to the other side. And I think it might be one of the restaurants on the other side. So we'll have a quick look. Park at the restaurant. Yeah. Let's go and find the place. See, all they give you is 15 to 20 Kensington Street Chippendale, so you kind of got to walk along and learn. Okay, not too bad. And your gear, James? Perfect, thank you. Yeah, it's all right, you know. Hurt me, yes. Yeah. Pretty cool little place to come in. I've eaten here once before. In that sort of interior bit. That was a couple of years ago now. And yeah, you just go in, order what you want, find a table. Hope it's not too busy. Otherwise that can be fun. But yeah, then sit down and eat it. But obviously when I came it was much busier. People everywhere. It was pretty authentic type thing. If you've ever been to those Asian countries and eaten in the street food type places there, that's just what it's like, as you could see with the sort of the tables sort of set up outside the restaurants and that. But anyway, let's get this to James at George Street. 5th or 6th order of the night from Menu Lord, so that's not too all right. Now I've got $66. This one's a $14 order, so that should take me up to 80 from Menu Log, which is quite good. Pretty happy with that. Considering it was pretty quiet earlier on. As I often say, the Menu Log orders are usually minimum $10, 10, 11, $12. So you can usually score pretty well, even if you get 6 or 8 orders in a couple of hours. So yeah, so that'll put the total roughly up to around the $190 mark for the day, with 113 roughly from Uber earlier, and that roughly 80 that I'm up to now. We'll get to a bit more actually, because we've got another half an hour to go, so should be a good night. Should be a good night and day and night. Once again, in school holiday period, Monday night, sort of traditionally quieter. I'm thinking, man, fucking dead. Wait, let's start February, March, maybe even April. Jeez, there's going to be some big days there. Gonna make some big coin there. Should be good, good fun. So yeah, this order's got me going up to Macquarie Street, which is down the other end of Hyde Park. This is the motorbike park here, so yeah, as I was saying before, it's nice to sort of ride at night time because there's hardly any traffic around anywhere, and it's much cooler too, so you can absolutely, you can fang it a bit more on the bike, you can use a bit more leg power and not get as tired, not get as hot, not get as sweaty. So it's nice. I like it anyway. Horses for courses, eh? Anyway, let's get this order to Simon and hopefully get another one. So I just had a quick look at Uber and that's still on 113. So yeah, about 195 bucks all up today. And Uber was 4.5 hours work, and this one's 4 hours work. So 8.5 hours work, 195 bucks. Pretty happy with that. Now I'm just going to head through Darling Harbour here. Many of you have said, you know, feel free to end your run early. But no, I'll stay on. You never know, I might get one coming through Darling Harbour. But yeah, it's been a good day. As I said before, nothing overly crazy happened. Nothing random, nothing really funny. Actually, how about I end the night with a joke? Sorry mate, you go through it. I'll end the night with a joke. You might have heard me tell this one before, I'm not sure, but anyway, here goes. There's this kid, and he's born without eyelids. 5 years old, starts school. First day of school. Comes home from school and says to his mum, Mum, all the kids are teasing me because I've got no eyelids. She goes, okay, you know, give it a few more days and see how it goes, and if they're still teasing you, I'll take you to the doctor. So anyway, a couple of days go past and sure enough, kids being kids, they get into him about having no eyelids. So anyways, Mum's, oh, you know, we'll go to the doctor one day next week and see if the doctor can suggest anything. So they go off to the doctor, and doctor sits them down and says, right, you know, I've got a suggestion, but I just want to talk to the mother, not to the son. The son can stand outside for a second. I just want to see what the mum thinks. So they get the son to stand outside the doctor's office for a couple of minutes, and the doctor says to the mother, you've still got his foreskin, so he can circumcise him, cut his foreskin in half and make those eyelids. So the mother thinks, oh shit, that's a pretty good idea, you know. So the doctor says, okay, look, talk to him at home about it, see what he thinks. I didn't want to sort of embarrass him in front of you, so anyway, the mother says, okay, go home and I'll talk to him about it. So they drive home.
See you down there.
And the mother's saying, oh, you know, she thinks it's such a good idea that she says, I'll talk to him in the car about it. So he says, son, look, you know, here's the doctor's suggestion. The doctor's suggestion, you know, she repeats it to him. You know, cut off your foreskin, cut it in half and make two eyelids out of it. And kid sort of stops and thinks for a minute, and then he goes, no way, Mum, that'll mean I'm cockeyed. Boots. Yeah. I don't think I'll get off food delivery. I won't make a good comedian. So yeah, hope you liked that joke. 9:25, I'm gonna head home. So I thought I'd give you a little attempt to give you something to laugh at the end there. If you got a good laugh, great. If not to worry. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to switch it off here. I'll see you later.